Hello, I've got to head out the door fairly soon to an event and I want to prep some breakfast ahead of tomorrow morning. I'm going to get onto that and then I'm going to come back and tell you about some great discoveries that I made this week about low starch. Okay, let's go. So today's inspiration was a pina colada chia pudding, which I've made many times. Pineapple is really expensive here at the moment, so I've decided to go a different route and I'm going to be using some papaya instead. It's really delicious with this combination of flavours. So the main players today are black chia seeds, linseed meal, some papaya and some coconut cream. I'm also going to play with a little bit of lime, mint and coconut flakes as well. I'm soaking a table of chia seeds with 2 tablespoons of cold water. I usually go a little bit of extra water just in case. I'm going to mix that up and then it'll turn into a gel-like consistency. Then I leave it for about 20 minutes, half an hour, then I come back and I assemble the rest of the pudding. So while that chia is soaking, I'm going to tell you about the things that I found this week. I listened to this podcast with a woman on some kind of radio network in the States. This goes into some information about the specific carbohydrate diet, which I'd never heard of before, but it looks like that may be the beginnings of research into low starch, way back when. The reason why I found this podcast so helpful was it started to break down for me the individuality in an elimination diet, and it talked about the process that you can go down. This one here, it is by Dr. Sandra Cabot, talking about fibromyalgia, which I get. I found 3 really helpful takeaways if I'm suffering that, so I've got things that I can try. Lastly, this is so highly recommended to get an understanding about low starch and the different things that it can do for you, is Rebecca Fett's The Keystone Approach. I got this on Kindle for like $9. Such a good read. It's so well researched. You have plans that you can follow depending on where you're at. I would highly recommend it. It's got beautiful recipes in it. I can't wait to try them. Definitely check out The Keystone Approach by Rebecca Fett. Time to go and assemble this pudding. Let's go and do it. Like that, check out the Jaffa Coconut Breakfast Pudding, which is also delicious. Like and subscribe. Big thank you to Lloyd, whose camera we're using at the moment. I'd really appreciate it.